Is there a pill for regret? If there is, I need one. After my divorce, I deeply regretted it.
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back on another one for you. So I have a long running series on China, Japan, and Korea. And I always say this, guys, what's going on over there is the future of modern women in the West if they don't get their act together. Because as Chinese men, Japanese men, Korean men, they do not simp. They would rather watch their country die than deal with these modern women, right? Guys, here we have a video from China Observer. It's called 90% of Chinese women, they regret divorce. Because in China, they have all these strong and independent chicks.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Who divorce their husbands for no reason, and they always regret it later. So guys, we'll get into this. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50304, so please check that out. It's linked in the description. Check out the Discord, check out the playlist at the end. And guys, I'm offering memberships now, so hit the join button or the link in the description because memberships really help the channel out. Thanks to all you guys that are already members. And guys, I'll put the link to this video in the description just in case you want to watch it without me pausing it. And let's get into this.
Is there a pill for regret? If there is, I need one. After my divorce, I deeply regretted it. My life has fallen apart, and I don't know what to do. Sometimes I feel extremely depressed. How did I let my life end up like this?
Look at that.
There's no such pill. So now I'm truly sad and I hate myself. I can't accept who I've become. Every year after the college entrance exam, divorce rates peak. Many couples have been struggling for years but kept up the appearance of a happy marriage for the sake of their children's exams. Once the exams are over, many couples immediately head to the Civil Affairs Bureau to file for divorce. However, many women regret their decision after the divorce.
离婚以后我就后悔了。
I regretted getting a divorce, but it's too late to say anything now. My ex-husband refuses to remarry me. My personal experience tells me that women should never divorce easily. Over 90% of women regret their decision after getting divorced. She said that at the time, she was too strong-willed and felt like she had married the wrong person. She criticized everything her husband did and wanted to change him. Never.
Sound familiar, guys? 90%. And she said that she took her husband for granted, right? Of course she did.
You stupid woman!
Considering her own flaws. Thinking that she would be happy with someone else, she divorced him and found a man 5 years older.
Look at that.
But this man not only didn't support her financially, he even asked her for money, threatening to get violent if she didn't give it to him.
在我看到我儿子给我发的视频以后，
After seeing the video my son sent me, I truly regretted my decision. I finally realized that the one who suffer the most after a divorce are the children. That's why I want to remarry, to give my child a complete family. But my ex-husband refuses. Now I really regret it.
Look at that.
If I hadn't divorced, at least my child would have had a complete family, and my ex-husband is devoted to the child. In China, the divorce rate has been steadily increasing for 16 years, with second and third marriages becoming more common.
Damn.
According to the latest data, around 3.5 million couples filed for divorce in 2024, while only about 6.1 million couples got married, showing a sharp decline in marriages and a high divorce rate of 57.5%. For every 10 marriages, 6 end in divorce. A striking statistic is that about 70 to 74% of divorce lawsuits are filed by women. It is
Sound familiar, guys? Sound familiar, right? Isn't it funny how that works? The same thing that happens over here, guys, which is proof. There's 304s everywhere.
Talking about whores, people! They're everywhere!
estimated that up to 80% of women regret their divorce and wish to remarry.
Look at that.
A woman named Ding, who was 30, had been married to her doctor husband for 3 years. He was educated and cultured, meeting all her expectations for a partner. At first, his family treated her well, but after they had a child, Ding felt her position in the family had diminished, and she became dissatisfied with her husband's income.
Of course she did.
She threatened divorce to take control of the family's finances and even gave up custody of their child, thinking her husband would admit his mistakes and reconcile. Instead, her husband agreed to the divorce, and
Let's go, dude. Look at that. Look at that. He said, fine. I can keep my kid and be rid of you. Let's go.
City boy! City boy!
months later, got promoted. Ding saw herself as the only victim and even tried to get a mediator to intervene, hoping to regain custody of her child. The husband was born in the countryside and hoped to achieve success to repay his parents for their upbringing. However, his wife did not show enough respect to his parents and even suggested a divorce, disregarding their infant still in the cradle.
Damn.
他妈可以站在我家里，拍着手板跺着脚板，
Her parents are so domineering. Her mother would stand in my house and yell at my mom, pointing her finger at her. They've always treated my family this way. What frustrates me the most is that she didn't want the child. She abandoned the baby when he wasn't even a month old. Can you find another mother like this in all of Changsha?
Modern woman.
When the Civil Affair Bureau refused to accept our divorce, I told her, take care of the child for 2 more months. You're on maternity leave, and you've hired a lactation consultant and a postpartum nurse. But she coldly said, I won't take care of the child anymore.
Jesus, look at that, guys. She was on maternity leave and didn't want anything to do with her children. Guys, I'm telling you, these modern 304s are demons, man. Look at that, guys. Clown world.
After her ex-husband refused her request, Ding deeply regretted her decision, but it was already too late. A relationship consultant revealed the harsh reality that women face after divorce.
结婚的女人啊，基本上都会后悔。
Divorced women mostly regret their decision. After years of experience in this field, I found that nearly 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Let me tell you, as long as there are no major issues and the man is still willing to work and support the family, never divorce easily, or you will surely regret it.
Look at that.
Why? Because the reasons women want a divorce often stems from seeing everything wrong with their husbands, complaining that he doesn't earn enough, isn't romantic, and feels like life is just revolving around household chores with no hope. Sometimes it's because of an unreliable friend who stirs things up, or because they end.
There you go, guys. Guys, what do we always say? Single women keep women single. They're married. Oftentimes, they don't have to work. They're worried about household chores. It's being hard, and there's that one friggin' harpy of a friend that wants them to be alone and miserable. But when us guys say it, all of a sudden it's, how dare you? Clown world.
Envy others' lives and think that after a divorce, they can find someone better. But in reality, after a divorce, women only have 2 choices: remain single or remarry. If they stay single with children, they bear the full responsibility of making money and raising the children. And if they get sick, there's no one to take care of them.
There you go.
That's when they realize how tough it is to live alone. If they choose to remarry, life gets even harder. Men who are poor are unattractive, and those who are well off are often out of reach. They end up picking another man who is also divorced with children. After remarriage, they realize the man doesn't earn enough, isn't romantic, and they're still stuck doing all the household chores. The situation might even get worse because family relationships are more complicated. That's when regret hits, but it's too late. They either have to settle and make do, or divorce again and return to their ex-husband.
可是，你觉得人家还
Any of these chicks' ex-husbands that takes them back, you are
Beta!
Come on.
会搭理你吗？
But do you think he'll care now? Back then, he begged you so humbly, and the child cried so heartbreakingly, yet you heartlessly walked away. Now you want to come back. Why should he accept you? I'll tell you, he'll never forget the harm you caused him. He and the child no longer need you. So I sincerely advise all the women thinking about divorce, don't make this decision lightly. Never let momentary impulse and vanity destroy you and your family. There really is no pill for regret. Recently, a woman from Shandong stood under her ex-husband's office building holding a sign that said, "Hubby, I'm sorry. I just want to remarry to give our child."
She's got a sign that said, please take me back. Look at that.
You stupid woman!
Let's go.
Child a complete family. I will wait here for you to come down and see me. She stood there in the blazing sun for 6 hours, but her ex-husband never showed up.
Good.
Another woman, after listening to her friend's advice, divorced her husband, but as soon as the paperwork was completed, she regretted it deeply and began slapping herself.
好多人都说二婚不好过。
Many people say second marriages are hard. At first, I didn't believe it, thinking I found a good man. But today, I realize I was completely wrong. My husband returned to his hometown. We had an argument a couple of days ago and haven't resolved it. Today, we barely spoke before starting another fight. Now he's throwing things around the house. Look, he's even knocked over the child's stroller and nearly broke the coffee table.
Look at that. So in other words, she left her husband, and now she's with friggin' Long Dong, right? Who's acting crazy.
The child keeps crying, and I feel so heartbroken. Now I don't know what to do. I can't let go of the child, so I have to endure this. Why are so many women initiating divorces? Experts point out that under the current economic downturn in China, husbands are struggling to support their family on their own, and women have no choice but to bear the dual economic burden of working and family care. This dual burden on women is especially prominent during periods of social transition, leading to frequent conflicts in marriages. Although economic independence enables women to initiate divorces, the decline in quality of life due to high stress also leads many women to regret their decision and wish to remarry.
There you go.
A lawyer explains.
为什么现在离婚大部分都是女人先提出来的呢？
Why are most divorces now initiated by women? Many men believe that it's only natural for women to take on housework after marriage and childbirth. But times have changed. Women are now more independent, both mentally and financially.
In the past decade, the rates of women buying homes and cars have increased by 20%, surpassing that of men. The number of women participating
Sounds familiar, right, guys? This is happening in America, too.
in the workforce is now only 2% behind men, and in the field of graduate education, women even outnumber men by 1.6%. Therefore, the traditional family structure of the home has changed. The vlogger says,
Think about it. Women could earn money and live well on their own. So why would they continue a marriage with a man who neither appreciates nor understands them?
and the latest data released by the Ministry of Civil Affairs supports this view. According to the National Divorce to Marriage Ratio for 2025, the top 3 provinces are the 3 northeastern.
Blah, blah, blah. You guys get it, right? They can say, why would they stay with a guy who blah, 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 but at the same time, they think the grass is greener. They end up getting divorced, right? And figure out,
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
But alright, you guys let me know what you think. I'll drop the link to this channel. Guys, go and subscribe. I'll also drop a link to this video in the description, because this is a mess. Absolute mess. But alright, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good one.